So you want a fjord horse? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. They're very friendly. And they're very kind and strong. And you can do everything. You can go trail riding. You can go driving. Hey. And you make a horse a friend, and you have this friend for the rest of your life. So if you want to buy a foal, you should find a breeder that is experienced. All the temper and the health and how versatile they are, it runs in the blood. So if you want a useful horse, you need to look at the parents. You want the parents to be safe, friendly, curious, and healthy. And you want them to be approved. Before you purchase a fjord horse foal, you should go and visit the breeder. You should make sure that the horses are curious and friendly and well taken care of, well fed, and they are able to have a social life so that they learn the language of a horse. You don't want a horse that never was able to grow up in a herd. You want the horse to know the horse language first, and then the horse can learn from us later. But the horse needs to know that he is a horse, or she is a horse. Okay, so when we look at this mare, she's pretty... Oh, yeah, she's very pretty.
She has a really pretty face.
She has a really pretty face. She's very feminine. And if you look at her... she might look like she has got enough food, but it's a baby in here. And if you look at her muscles, she has been exercised the whole winter. Not a lot of speed or anything, but enough to keep her healthy and in ship shape. A mare that is not kept in shape has harder time getting the foal out, right? So we want the mare to be driven a little bit, so she's in a good condition. She's ready, strong to get the baby. That's important. Yeah.
Hello?
And why am I so concerned about the temper? Because I work with horses and I use horses both to teach people how to ride and how to handle them, but I also work with horses with kids and special needs. And if they don't have a very stable, friendly temper, then it's too much risk. They need to be really, really safe and well-tempered. This is my broodmare. She is having her 5th foal, and she's due in the start of July. And now we're mid-April. But people ask me what to do when they want to buy a really nice fjord horse. First of all, you should be honest to both yourself and the breeder. What kind of facilities you can offer the foal, what kind of lifestyle, what kind of trainers that can support you. And then the breeder has the potential to choose the right foal for you. So you need to be honest first about or to yourself and then to the breeder. And then hopefully you will get the perfect horse for you. Of course, you want to know what happened to the horse before you got it. So if you can buy from a very experienced breeder, I want somebody who knows that they should consider the horse's temperament and the horse's health. And to consider the horse's temperament, fjord horse, you should think that this horse should be able to be driven. a fjord horse that's not able to be driven has not the best temperament. We need it to be driven because we want the fjord horses to be very versatile and to be able to do both trail riding, driving, jumping and dressage. That's the Norwegian fjord horse. To get this kind of temper, then we need to look at the parents. If the parents are not able to drive a cart, then there is something that we don't want in the temper. So we want to look at the parents. This mare is very, very kind and she drives really nice. She jumps and she does dressage. So she has it all. The same thing with the stallion. The stallion should be able to drive, should be able to jump, should be able to be handled by everyone. She's very, very safe, which means that I can let kids ride her and I can let beginner adults ride her, and everybody loves her. And she is healthy, which means that she'll hopefully give us real nice babies. Buying a foal is not for everybody. If you don't have the right trainers to support you, or you don't have the right facilities, like you're not able to let the foal live in a herd, then you shouldn't have a foal. Then you should have a grown-up horse. But if you have possibilities to let the foal grow up in a herd, to be able to learn its own language and support its bones, tendons, joints, whatever, health, so to last a long time, then you can have a young horse. So it's not maybe just your personal experience or hopes or dreams or whatever. You have to look at what's around you, what you have to offer to the young horse, because getting a young horse is a huge responsibility. Because when you educate a horse, you educate it for life. If it's well educated, it's going to be a valuable horse. If it's not so good educated, it's not so valuable. And what happens then? More often that they get sold a lot. I think that the foal has a better opportunity to be a good horse if the mare is well taken care of. If the mare gets everything she needs to eat and the right exercise, kan du gå og passe litt, and the right care. So in here, I hope it's a mare, a little filly. I don't know, but I hope so. But there is something beautiful in here. And now we're talking mid-April, and in the start of July, I think she arrives. I hope she arrives. I mean, if it's a little cold, I'm happy too. But this time I really want a mare. And why do I want a mare? Because this mare, if she is a mare in here, she has the potential to be my next brood mare. So that I can breed her with my stallion that is very, very friendly and jumps really well, it drives really well. He's actually a top graded stallion. This mare she has a second, I don't know what it's in English, andre premie in Norwegian. So she's not bad at all, but she's not top notch either. But for me, she's top notch. And why? Because Jenny, kom her, det blir ekkelt. That's not so comfortable. I'll do this like that, okay? Like that, so you don't get the leather into the eye. All right, but for me, she's top, because I use my horses to teach people to ride and handle horses, but I also use my horses to teach kids with special needs really important life skills. We use the horses to teach them how to connect with their own feelings and connect with their own body language, to learn how to say no, and to learn how to be in a relationship, like a friend relationship. It's a lot easier to start to learn how to be in a relationship with a horse, and then you can do the human later. So to make horses have the self-confidence that we need, that those kind of horses has, we have to make sure that the horses doesn't have bad luggage or bad experiences. To make sure that, I either buy the horses from an experienced breeder, or I make them myself. Because I need them to have no bad experiences and be really, really friendly, like this one. I bought this horse from a friend actually, but I knew her real well. She's been in my barn for a long time before I bought her, so I knew that she was a quality mare. Yes, so I'm very excited about her, Foal. You are beautiful. Yes. She's bred to the stallion Almebaronen, and he has a really nice temper and he's really well driven, so I think it's a good match. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, our company today, and I'll see you in the next video.